Hey everyone, it's me, the Otaku Fango here, doing my next part of my 5th Grand Order Babylonia Let's Plays. So this is a pure story chapter we're getting into after defeating Eresh, and that was fun. Yeah, so here we go. Pure story. Ah! Oh yay, Ishtar's back to normal. Nice, I'm back to my normal size. Now victory for Sarah is guaranteed. And it looks like my bonds have come undone, too. I must return to my physical body in Uruk immediately. Okay. Yes, you still need to cut my head off. This is a just end for a goddess who tried to take control of Uruk after being cajoled by the king of mages, his flattering words. It seems you have accepted your fate. Why not at least give us an excuse to spare you? Sarah sees everything in a positive light, so if you say you're going to turn over a new leaf, I'm sure she'll consider it. Ereshkigal. Unnecessary. I will not beg for my life. You are the goddess of fertility. If so given the chance, he would survive until the end. I'm different. For the goddess of death to reject death, that would be a foul thing indeed. As the goddess who captured many souls, I shall die here. Ereshkigal, Master, it seems her mind is made up. I don't know what to say. When a person doesn't deny their guilt and seeks death, what should we do in such situations? Slap them. I don't think she's evil. I don't think Ereshkigal's evil. It's too late to talk about such matters now. I told you before, I intend to wipe out everyone in Mesopotamia. I was going to gather all their souls here in the underworld and then become the one who rules them all. Gorgon wants to annihilate the human race out of her vengeance, since humans stole everything from her. I tried to exterminate humans out of a desire to dominate. Wouldn't you agree there is no greater evil than that? Ereshkigal, you're a liar. You're persistent. Just lop off my head already. As queen of the land of dead, I lost to humans. As a goddess, I lost to Ishtar. No, the fact I didn't kill you when we first met in Kutha had already ruined my plans. I despise the living. If you're not going to become one of my dead, don't try to understand me. Fool! Such behavior ill becomes a goddess and leads her nowhere. Who said that? Senpai, there's someone behind Ereshkigal. Huh? No. Hi. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Old man. Child. So immature. So stubborn. Save your petulance for another time. Ereshkigal, who the hell are you? Ishtar's arrow did not hit. Who is that old man? Calm your tits. Calm yourselves. Look and see. What do you think? What this sword severed was not her bond to life, but to this misbegotten alliance. Oh. I'm stunned. He didn't just cut me in half. Like a myth. Ereshkigal. Master, Ereshkigal isn't injured. So who are you, old man? The only living human in the underworld is Sarah. You may not be dead, but no ordinary man could have done what you just have. It wasn't me, nor the King Mage King, nor Chaldea. Old man, who called you here? A good question. Little and less, Little and less have been achieved here, and so I have come from the abyss to set events in motion. I'm here as a friend from another land. Who the fuck is this guy? Eresh, you hide the truth with so many lies. If you can yet feel shame, answer me. Why have you striven to create a land of the dead? O caretaker of souls, do you not love humanity? Is that not why you sought to claim them as your own? I knew it. I knew it. What? Of course not. I only love things I own. Only my soul's locked up in cages. Look at this land. A sky without light. A surface without reflection. Mud without budding flowers. There is no pleasure to be had here. There is nothing. I don't even know what the souls are saying. There's silence and tranquility. When it comes to peaceful repose of the dead, this land has no equal. I don't care about the humans and their lives on the surface. I only love those who fall to this land. So I could never feel any love for the people on the surface. That's a lie. I don't believe you. No. I disagree. With what? I speak only the truth. The only humans I am interested in are dead ones. Mistress of the underworld. Bloody flower consigned to the depths of the earth. Even you know the lie in your words. You do not love the dead. You love all humans, each fated to die. Death was gentle, not a terrible thing in your hands. You gave yourself to your duty in safeguarding the souls in your care. You cast your lot with the Alliance, meaning to safeguard as many souls as you could, protect here in your realm. Though none may understand, though you may stand alone in a sea of souls, you sought to keep them safe here. Here in your kingdom of silence. But there are so many that I... What are you talking about? The bodies of those who died from exhaustion are all stored away. If you release them from your soul cages, they'll all come right back to life. Really? Obviously. Compared to the damage Gorgon inflicted, your death toll by exhaustion is negligible. Negligible, whatever. The population of Kutha is 900. And there are 300 injured in Uruk. That's just 1,200 people in total. Such a small number could fit comfortably beneath the ziggurat. It's that simple. In terms of actual damage done, you're at the bottom of the list in the Alliance, Ereshkigal. I don't know.
That's shocking in its own way. I tried as hard as I could.
Well, you can have the last word. Say something. Could have sworn you were already on our side.
Really? I had no such intention, but that was what you've been going for this whole time. I have no other choice. After all, I am a goddess. I shall accept that responsibility. Baka, then you'll help us fight Gorgon too, Eresh. Does this mean the end of the Three Goddess Alliance? Well, yes. Otherwise, this scary old man would have... Huh? Doctor, the old man in the robe has disappeared. He was here just a minute ago.
Who? What old man in the robe? I didn't see anyone that fits that description.
So you swear you'll never attack Uruk again? And while you're at it, form a contract with Sarah? I will never attack Uruk again, but I cannot form a contract with Chaldea. I have my pride, Ishtar. Just paying off my debt by helping Sarah. I cannot offer a contract till after that. I am the Queen of Ker. Unlike you, I don't allow myself to fall into debt. A contract should be deal with both parties equally, in a fair manner. Therefore, I must prove my worth by saving the world. Huh, well, that's bold of you. What will you do, specifically? I'm going to start thinking about that right now. I should have plenty of chances. Probably. Maybe.
They're two of a kind.
Excuse me, Doctor. I don't really understand what Ereshkigal is trying to say.
Oh, you see, if Sarah gets in a pinch, I'll make a cool entrance and repay your kindness that way. But wait until something like that happens. That's what she's saying.
And so, I return to managing the underworld. I will grant you permission to depart, so go back right away. Of course, I will keep a careful watch for the Gorgon battle. Ishtar, if you commit a blunder and wink out of existence, I'll take over your vessel for you. So I hope you die in vain real soon. See you.
Hi. I like her. I suppose all well that ends well. Time for me to go back to Uruk then. It was almost time for the showdown with Gorgon. Let's hurry. There's one last thing. Ishtar, according to myth, you descend into the underworld. I'm sure you couldn't help but notice that Ereshkigal had a grudge against you. So knowing that, why did you come? It's the biggest mystery of all. Inanna's and whatever the fuck. I'm curious too. So, why Ishtar?
Why? Because I didn't like the situation, of course. It was the story of how the gods ordered her to never leave the underworld. I had to do something after hearing a sorry story like that. I wanted to tell her, just drop your duties in the underworld and leave. That's why I went to meet Eresh, to give her that advice.
Really? And then you were stripped naked and murdered. Perfect. You're helpless, woman. Still, starting a quarrel like that is so you. No wonder Ereshkigal got mad. Easier said than done, is what you would have said, what she would have said.
But in a way, it worked. I know, right? So this is a win for me. No matter what form, she did leave the underworld.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Days into her arrival, 2, right? Yep, 2. Fuck. We're so gonna die. Fuck. Oh god, okay. Oh dear god. Alright, back to the ziggurat. Yay, we're fighting casters, and casters are weak to riders. Awesome. We'll just use... Actually, you know, I really haven't used... Barry! What are you doing, boy? Where's the craft essence? Fine, we'll use him anyway. It's like, where's the craft essence? What the hell? Let's see, who else do we want to use? Why don't we bring Jalter in for no reason? Sure. Why not? Sure. Why not? And then let's change that line up a bit. I'm gonna move you back here, actually, and we'll go like this. Let's go. This shouldn't be too hard anyway. Hopefully.
We arrived safely at Uruk, Senpai. Good work on your non-stop trek back from Kutha right after emerging from the underworld.
Yeah, seriously. Before I was summoned as a servant, I never thought I'd be forced to walk this much. Had I known, I would have brought a carriage with me.
My boat only has room for one. Sorry. Well, Ishtar, I could probably sit on your lap. No, you can't, Baka. Stupid. Idiot. Maybe later. Well, I would have been fine with having just... Ha! I knew it! Having Sarah on board. But no way, not without Mash, she says. If that's the case, should I call for my winged serpents? I'd have to start with getting them accustomed to humans, though.
A winged serpent gondola, huh? That's new. Sounds fun. Oh? Whoa! Hello.
Welcome back, Sarah. Merlin, you're still alive too. That's good.
What happened to you? Sorry to leave you behind, Anna.
No, I'm the one who is sorry for not being helpful when it was needed. Shame on me. Siduri informed me of the situation. I guess you managed to seize control over the second goddess. We have returned, Anna. Also, your hood is down. Are you okay? I know you've had it up all this time. Yes. As for the people of Uruk take such good care of us, I didn't think it was a good idea to keep concealing my face. And I was told that it'd be better to show my face, so I took it off.
You're as cute as I expected.
Yes. I look forward to working with you again. Now, excuse me. I was asked to herd some bulls at the farm, so I'll be going. King Gilgamesh is awaiting you at the ziggurat. I'll see you again at the Chaldean embassy. Bye. Hannah basically flew over to the farm. She seemed very happy.
Yeah, something is really good for Anna must have happened. I don't know the circumstances, but I'm glad to see her like that. Same. I was the one that brought her here to Uruk. It would be great if it leads to something better. Yeah, I agree. So, Gilgamesh, we're coming. I guess, I don't know. It's bustling. Streets are full of people. Everyone is doing their best and still smiling. It's totally different from the last time I was here, yes. I didn't know Uruk was such a charming city. Today, they seem livelier than usual. I need to take a drink of Dr. Pepper. My mouth is so dry right now, like, oh my god. Okay. Hey, what's the giant seal?
Ha! What is that? Celebrating the king's third return from the underworld.
He's... Okay. Okay. Okay.
It says, look, free jerky. Hang on. What are all those ugly clay things? The king battles a fairy in the underworld. The king falls off a cliff in the underworld. The king strikes a proud premise pose in the underworld. These are too funny.
He didn't waste time bragging, huh? Huh? Dang. Of course, it's an important role of the king to relate to his epic tales. Whenever he comes back from the underworld, the priest won't let him go. They record his stories for 3 days and 3 nights. It looks like King Gilgamesh is all prepared too. Let's hurry up to the ziggurat. We have 2 more days, including today, before Gorgon's attack. Not much time left. Yeah, we don't. This is bad. Ah, the Chaldeans have returned. Let's have our strategy meeting for the Gorgon attack. Siduri!
You have done all splendid work on your last mission. Given the way the king is, I shall convey our gratitude on his behalf. We have prepared a small celebration of the embassy, so once the meeting is over, let us head that way.
What? I have heard nothing about this. So this is our battle plan. Let's see. My name is not on this. You careless fool. Surely you forgot to write it down.
My king, you cannot go. Her schedule after this meeting is full. Now everyone. Oh, but I wanted him to come. Now everyone, let's get up to speed on the current situation. Currently, all remaining forces have gathered at Uruk's northern wall to prepare for the imminent invasion of Gorgon's main army. The demonic beasts have gathered in Cedar Forest. Their number roughly 1,000. That's over 10 times the size of our force. Well, fuck. The northern wall has been fortified repeatedly, but once they invade, it won't last more than half a day. On top of that, if Gorgon herself appears, the northern wall will almost certainly collapse under her attack. With no wall, the soldiers will find it hard to retreat and will likely be swallowed up by the waves of demonic beast. So Gorgon had spread that many demonic beast, huh? She must have concentrated on producing enough for a sure win. For a goddess of vengeance, her tactics are oddly human, yes. She knows relying on sheer numbers is the best way to win.
That's right. Humanity cannot win if our forces are overwhelmed in terms of quality and quantity. In the face of such a massive attack, we won't be able to defend. That means only thing we can do is attack their base. We of Uruk will buy you some time, half a day, at the northern wall. While we do that, you head to the Gorgon's base, the Blood Temple, also called Blood Fort. It lies in the underground lake deep within Cedar Forest.
It's the same as Quetzalcoatl's Sun Temple. If we can stop the temple from functioning, Gorgon will lose much of her authority. That should give us the chance we need to defeat Gorgon. But do we really expect everything to go to plan? First of all, how are you going to destroy the Blood Fort? Humans can't even get through its entrance, you know.
Servants can.
I flew around that area a few times to check things out. That thing is more like a fortified mountain than a temple. And in that mountain is a cave where she's made her nest. It's like she's an ant. Protecting the entrance to that cave is a bounded field. So normally you need to organize some sort of siege, right?
That's where the Axe of Marduk comes in. It should be able to destroy the Blood Fort and carve a path through to the inside.
This morning, a mysterious servant calling themselves the Jaguar Parsival Service delivered the axe to us. Oh, huh. Per the king's orders, we sent it directly to the northern wall. The servant left a message for Lady Quetzalcoatl, too. That last job burned me out. This is positively the worst. You could totally ignore that, yes. Please make them work even harder, yes. Still, there's one slight problem. That axe is heavy. Too heavy to carry easily. Even if the winged serpents reach the northern wall, we'll be able to fly to Cedar Forest in half a day. Besides, the demonic beast would most likely shoot them down midway.
Then we should throw it. You can do that much, Sun Goddess, can't you? That would be a bit,
It's 30 kilometers from the northern wall to the temple. Well, if it's just throwing the axe, I could do it, yes.
You can do it.
Still, I'm really good at start giving her the edgy voice because it's hard to differentiate who's talking. Still, it's no use. I can't just attack that place. The Alliance rules are still in effect. The members are forbidden from attacking each other, yes. Any goddess who breaks the pact, like with an act of violence, would be completely annihilated, yes. Well, what you should do? Give it up and just do it.
How petty. Just say, the pact is, The pact is absolute, yes. But I don't care, no. I'll just break it and die. What? Are you not man enough to do that? That's what I said.
I am not, no. I am a goddess after all. Yes, you're the petty one, king. To begin with, you don't have enough gold to call yourself king, no. Only one golden arm. That's a little cheap, yes.
How dare you bring that up? Hardly surprising, though, considering you're the king of the city of gold. Anyway, I just haven't shown my full strength yet. That's all.
I mean, he's got the gold on his neck there, whatever that is, like a necklace thingy, whatever.
My true guys will blow you out of this world. Figuratively, I mean, from surprise. Not like that design on the sarcophagus of whatever the fuck. And here we go with the back and forth insults again. Gilgamesh is like, he's a scary king, but he seems to love arguing and insults. That may be the biggest difference between him and King Ozymandias. Yeah, I'd agree.
Yes, the latter is a god king, and he rules as such. There's nothing divine about the way King Gilgamesh acts. They're both marvelous kings, but they're both intense. It must be hard for those around either of them.
Anyway, enough talk of gold, both of you. The real question here, which none of you will bother to ask, is how we'll get the axe of Marduk to the temple. And the answer is, I'll take care of it. You will. Are you sure about that?
You will. Are you going to carry the axe with magecraft?
No, that's impossible. It's a divine weapon. It repels human magecraft. I'd barely be able to do anything with it. Maybe levitate it a little just to drop it. That's about it.
Only skilled transporters, like winged serpents, and goddesses like yourself would be able to carry it. Well, then what the fuck are you gonna do?
So, how about a plan like this? First,
Sarah and I sneak into the cedar forest and head to the temple.
Once we're close enough to the temple, I'll give you the signal, and you just throw the axe to me. What? I'll take care of the rest somehow. Probably. Okay, so let me just take a bit of this red cloth from my staff and there, wrap it around this axe. The cloth and my staff are one and the same. Even if your aim is a bit off, the axe should reach me.
That will work, yes? Are you okay with that, King?
I hate to rely on Merlin. That's a good middle ground. Any objections, Sarah?
I feel like there's really no other choice.
Right. Then let's go through this one last time for you fools. God fuck. We have 2 days left until the deadline Gorgon's set. We'll never win though. We just sit around and wait for her big invasion. Therefore, we move out tomorrow, right at dawn. Chaldea's heroes, led by Sarah, will enter the cedar forest, plunging into enemy territory. At the same time, we'll begin our diversion at the demonic front. We'll have squads on the northern wall to lure the demonic beast away. That will allow Sarah and company to make their way through Cedar Forest and entrance to the Blood Fort. At Merlin's signal, Quizlecoat will throw the axe of Marduk to him. Merlin will then use the axe to smash the temple open. What follows should be obvious. Sarah heads deep within the shrine as quickly as possible, faces the goddess Gorgon, and wins. I shall call this operation Marduk Blitz. Keep in mind the fate of the northern wall rests on this battle.
Gotcha. And then we just randomly fight things. Because why not? I guess? I don't know. I don't know why we're just randomly fighting after that conversation, but okay. Whatever you say. Weird conversation that leads to battling? I don't see how that conversation leads to battling, but apparently it does. So that's a thing, which is weird, but it's fine. I just don't know how that leads to a battle. Unless Gilgamesh is just like, I want to fight.
I'm bored. I don't know.
よし
I have no idea. Okay.
攻め時だな
Wow, he couldn't even fit the coup. My boy. What the heck? Okay. It's like coup. Nani.
いいだ
Do a healy. Do the healy.
任せな
せい
Go, Jalter. Yeah, Jalter.
任おうさ
Yay, Jalter.
任せない
いだよしせい
Uh-huh.
任せな
よし
Okay then. Guess I have to use the thing. Oh well. Yeah, I guess Gilgamesh was just like, hey, I feel like fighting. Let's fight. For some reason. Weirdly enough. Which is weird, but whatever. He's a king, he can do what he wants. I guess.
癖が悪く取れそう
He's a king, he can do what he wants.
全ての邪悪をここに
So good for him.
くらえ
I am the bone of my soul. So I'll lay walk.
これは憎悪によって磨かれた我が魂の方向ラクロンドメントニュヘイ
Oh, let's sigh. Gilgamesh, why are you like this?
どうした何かしてみせろ
Oh, now he's no more. Huh. Now I see how it is. Fine. Okay.
そん
Just do it like that. Who cares?
いがてえぐれゲイフォルキかわいい
Okay.
どうした何かしてみせろ
Pain. Suffering. Pain and suffering. Pain and suffering.
いいよし
Suffering and pain for the servants. I guess. I don't know.
もらったぞ
What's the point of this fight still? I don't know. But it's happening.
攻め時だな
I still don't understand the point of this fight. Legit, I don't get it. Why isn't this just a pure story
ど
chapter?
うした何かしてみせろ
I think this fight is dumb. Why does it exist?
何かしてみせろ
I have questions that are not being answered,
癖が悪
but it's whatever. I guess.
はい
任せな
くらえ
撃て撃て撃て撃て
Well, fuck. Huh. Funny that all that happened. Well, we'll do this and then death. Death awaits. And there goes his noble phantasm.
矢を構えよ俺が許す至高の罪をもってウルクの守りを見せるがいい
I won't be surprised if all of them are dead from this. Yep, every single one of them.
魔術のみと
That's what I thought.
縛るのも王の度量よ
Hey Ozzy, hey Astolfo, hey Koo. Hi Astolfo, you're so cute. Oh my god, okay.
不可能なし万
行くぞ
Let Astolfo attack too.
打弱も
Really going after Astolfo, poor boy. Okay.
了解
Poor Astolfo.
そこだ
行くよ。
撃て撃て撃て撃てこの程度かどうした何かしてみせろ
Okay, and I want Astolfo to skip attacking, but let's see. No, okay. Yay.
ダジャクダジャク
完璧。じゃあ疲れたから僕休むね。バイバイ。
So what Astolfo said there was that was perfect, but I'm tired now, so I'm gonna rest. So bye bye, or something like that, something along those lines. Every time he said that, like oh wow, we got a lot of XP stuff there. But every time he said that, I kind of like roughly translated it as that. So okay, well, Your Majesty, why did you enter the battle? Forgive me. It was just the flow of things. I couldn't help but get excited. The only thing left to do is return to the Chaldean embassy, get things ready, then head over to the northern wall. Are you staying here, King Gilgamesh? It will be the decisive battle for humanity. Of course, I can give orders from here. If, and if I do mean if, you fail to accomplish your task, the next battle will be here in Uruk. If Uruk falls, Mesopotamia will meet its end. What kind of king would I be if I wasn't there for it? I see. You are really going to be the last line of defense. I always knew Uruk was humanity's oldest fortress city. But now I see how it came to be that way. Its roots, its origin. However, Kingu is on Gorgon's side. Gorgon's bit. He is the complicating factor of this for the singularity, which means he could be a tougher opponent than Gorgon. I think you're the only one who could stop that imposter. But even so, you won't come to the northern wall? So tedious. If I'm to die in this battle, it'll be at this ziggurat. I will entrust Quizlacote with intercepting this Kingu. He is not one of the three goddesses. That pact doesn't apply to him. Isn't that right, Quizlacote?
See, sure thing. In any case, I can't accompany you to the Blood Fort. I'll handle Kingu at the northern wall.
I see. If you're okay with it, that's that. Then, is this farewell, Gilgamesh? By defeating Gorgon, the crisis will be averted for now. The King of Mages' Grail will be retrieved, and this era will not collapse. And the job you gave us ends there, right? Indeed. Impressive you held out for this long. Be well till this world's end, Mage of Flowers. You too. Your legend is to remain. I'll see you again in the distant future. Ah, friends.
Friendship is magic.
Okay. Anyway. Oh, hi. People.
Such a huge spread. Thanks to Siduri. This is quite the little party.
Oh, what a joyous occasion. Our once quiet lounge is now overflowing with people. I guess this is the result of helping around the city. Food, flowers, booze, they're all gifts from the Uruk civilians. I'm sure this crowd is making Anna nervous. I'll go up to her room and check on her. We have a bit of time till we depart. You guys should relax. Hey, good work. I heard of your adventures in the underworld. I heard you helped out King Gilgamesh this time. Thanks. On behalf of the citizens of Uruk, we are grateful. You know, when this embassy was first made, we were all disgusted, questioning what good outsiders could possibly do. But we were fools for that. We thought we should do something to repay you for all you've done. We talked it over in the market, and next thing you know, well, here we are. I know it's a bit rowdy right before your departure, but we want to see you guys off. Oh, a handshake. Let's handshake. The thing Sarah and the others are always doing. I'll do it too. Let me shake your hand. I'm part of the operation, but this is an advanced celebration. You guys never cease to amaze me. Like that case with the 100 crocodiles living in the river. What? Nah, that's nothing compared to them getting rid of the beehive at our place. I panicked, thinking that it was the end of the world. Kind of is. It was a swarm of bees that made the room dark as night. When Mash charged in the end with her shield at the ready, what a shock that was for me. And the bee's venom, that is. Hey, did we talk about Sarah transporting the ale? We haven't. Then listen up, it was amazing. Aw, thank you. The 3 rarities from Isin, Uma, and Girisu all got mixed up with no labels. We couldn't tell them apart. Did I taste all of them? It'd take 3 days to sort. Their flavor would be lost. That's when these folks use their sharp wits.
Everyone is coming one after another to greet us. It makes me happy, and also a bit sad.
Gosh, getting stuck to my seat.
Previous singularities were journeys, but this time we stayed in one place for a long time. It almost feels as if everyone is celebrating for us as the citizens of Uruk.
I guess it's farewell to the embassy.
Yes, I'd like to have cleaned up in the end. Huh? Foe? Bow. I see. Senpai, there's apparently someone outside. That person is debating whether or not to enter. Let's go see who it is.
Who is it? Hello? Ishtar?
Excuse me, do you have something for the embassy?
Oh, it's an old lady.
Oh, I'm so glad. So this is the county and embassy. Oh. Senpai, this old lady's eyes. As you can see, my old age has taken its toll on my eyesight. I didn't think I'd ever walk outside again, and I came here wanting to give thanks one last time. Thanks, you say? You mean to us? Yes, that's right. To that little girl. That girl really treated me well. I'm rather stubborn, you see. I kept my flower shop open, pretending not to hear my family's opposition. Yes, just a formality. I couldn't be at the storefront. I couldn't attract customers. My grandchildren were so kind in bringing, My grandchildren were so kind in bringing those flowers to me, but all I did every day was let them wilt. But then that girl came to help me out.
I've lost my old lady voice.
Whatever. Sometimes these blind eyes can feel the light. The past few days, I felt like I was young again. But then I, too, was hit by that illness. I thought I was going to die. Until yesterday. My family had given up. They had tried to let me depart. I accepted it, thinking I'd lived long enough. But that girl clung onto my body. This lady is still alive, so don't bury her, she said. That must be why. I was about to disappear in the underworld. But I started to feel like I could live a bit longer. When I woke, she was right at my side. I touched her face for the first time then. I was so surprised. I didn't know she was so beautiful. Such a waste to hide under cloth. Oh, was it Anna?
Oh, this is what happened.
Ah, I told her she would become the most beautiful girl in town, and that's why she should keep her head up. But I am really getting old. I should at least given her a flower. Oh, this old lady's so sweet. So today, I came out by myself. I wanted to give this to her. Someone get her down here! Merlin! Merlin! Get Anna down here! Thanks for everything. Oh, Merlin! Get down here! With Anna! Understood. Oh, Master, you okay? Thank you. We'll make sure Anna gets it. Good. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad. You sound like a kind girl, too. That girl was quiet, awkward, and timid. But with you folks nearby, I'm sure she had a lot of fun. I hope so. Yes. Make us happy, too. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for being kind to Anna. I'm sure she was happy to have met someone like you, too. You think so? Well, then my long life was worth living. Even though I'm an old woman whose time is almost up, I was able to help someone else again. Aw, sweet old Lisa. Merlin! Ah! Gosh dang it! The feels! Okay. Ah! Now what are we fighting? Berserkers and Sabors. So Sabors are weak to the archers. Well, let's get some archers in here. Why don't we? Let's change you out for Chloe. And we'll put you back here. Okay. This is what we'll go with. Wasn't even gonna worry about craft dust and says whatever. Oh god, okay. Why? If it isn't the fine heroes of Chaldea, I take it you're departing for the Northern Wall today? Yes, I'm sorry to part with everyone who celebrated for us, but we must reach the Northern Wall by tonight. By tonight? You really don't have that much time. I apologize for holding you up. Please be careful. May the goddess Ishtar protect you. Well, she's in our group, so... The goddess is actually right next to us. But he doesn't know that. Oh, Anna, you be careful too. I finally got a glimpse of your face. You are a lovely young lady. Reminded once again that my memory has its benefits. Smile. Gatekeeper, you should be more alert. You'll be caught off guard in that state. Though, now that we're headed to the Northern Wall, demonic beasts will never reach here. Of course. As always, I eagerly await your return. Bye, guy. Bye, dude. See ya. I guess. Ray on horse. It's a carriage. A carriage is coming. This is late in the game. A carriage appears out of nowhere. Merlin, what is this? I summoned it with Magecraft, of course. Spending half a day walking to the Northern Wall would be such a pain. Where was this before? Well, you know, I can't just bring out something that doesn't look like it belongs to this era on a whim. Come on, come. No time to waste. Hold on tight. Ah! Time out, folks. Keep your eyes on the road. I don't know who's talking. Hello, look ahead. About 3 kilometers ahead. Local delinquents are after you. How do I know what's up several kilometers ahead? Because I'm watching all of you from the sky, meow. Oh, okay. Master, this voice. Yep, it's who I think it is. It's a flying boat. What? It's the sound of the rotten soul of a jaguar, yes. We passed that twerp just now. Oh, cuckoo. Your winged serpents are too slow. Ow, no beak, stop pecking. I know you guys are doing your best. I know it's pretty rough to have no rest for 4 whole days. But hold on a bit longer. If we don't deliver by tomorrow, the king will reward us. Wow, look at them carrying that axe. An aerial transport of 300 winged serpents is quite a sight. I agree. But pay attention to the danger up ahead. We threw this carriage in together in a hurry. It won't end up in a fight. Ishtar, you can fly. So you take care of this. Clear out our path of obstacles. Da Vinci is next to me saying, the best thing Merlin ever made was that fake arm. One rocket shot from my Bastion the third and you'd be in the clear, but whatever. She's pouting and sulking too, but that's not important. Okay, leave it to me. I have no mercy for bandits. Time for some death from above. Yay, death from above. Death rains from above. Death to wall from above. Death, death, lots of death. Oh my god, gonna kill these people. Even though we really don't need to, but we're gonna do it anyway. Cause fuck them. I guess, I don't know. They're still gonna die. A horrible death. Yay. Death to these people who don't deserve to be alive if they're gonna try to steal from us. Oh my god. How dare you try to steal from us? That's not what's gonna transpire, cause you're gonna die. We're gonna kill you dead. Oh my god. Nice, Emiya. Nice, Emiya. 2 nice Emiyas in a row. He deserves a prize. He deserves a, I don't know, something. He deserves a something. Emiya deserves a something. Nice, Chloe. Okay, let's see. Let's do that. Oh, okay. I thought maybe, but no. But no, unfortunately not. Okay, well, that's the thing we're fighting in the end. Okay, then. Not even gonna worry about the stuff, because this should be pretty easily done. Because he's a berserker, so. Let's see. Yep, easily. Okay, that was easily done. Oh boy. Well, we made it somehow, although it took longer than I'd have liked. The axe isn't delivered yet. I guess I'll barely make it by noon tomorrow. Well, we can still accommodate that. It's about 4 hours before daybreak. You may feel uneasy here. We should all get some sleep if we can. I agree. We have the officer's room that was given to us last time, so please rest there, Senpai. I will also get some sleep to prepare for tomorrow. 4 hours of sleep is better than none. True. I'll go check up on the soldiers then. We'll have some touchy-feely lucha libre. After all, we will fight together tomorrow, yes?
Don't kill them.
I'll go back and check up on Jaguar. She might get sidetracked, you know. My, aren't you nice to care about my no-good minion Ishtar? Ishtar, what the fuck?
Well, half of it is just to kill time. I don't sleep well anymore. Not since I found out about Ereshkigal parting my body at night.
I'm going to rest too. I'll see you here in 4 hours, upon daybreak.
4 more hours.
Foul?
Am I getting sleep? Guess not. Maybe. I don't know. Hana, you're not gonna rest?
I can't sleep, so I'm taking a walk. What about you, Sarah? Don't you need to sleep?
I'll sleep in a little bit.
I think I understand. Wanting to take a walk because there's nothing else to do. Remembering that we were at Uruk just yesterday. For some reason, those kinds of things keep popping up in my head You've been keeping me awake. It's pathetic.
Is it really, though?
Yes, because I know I have been fighting as a stoic, heroic spirit up until now. It's not good to be showing my emotional side all of a sudden. Keeping your composure is very important.
Okay.
Still, thank you.
No, thank you.
That's what's so great about you. From the time we met in the forest all the way until now, you've never asked me for anything. Trusting a suspicious servant like me without asking anything is strange in itself.
Did you enjoy Uruk?
Well, no, not really, since I dislike humans. Humans are smart creatures. You constantly look for other possibilities and what-ifs. You will always choose what's better. That's why human cities vary from one another. However, when something new is created, what happens to the things that are no longer better? It would have been fine if they just became ordinary, or if humans forgot about them, or stopped using them. But no, humans try to reject them. They say they're evil. They believe the new will be useless if the old and ordinary remain. That old lady was being treated the same way, pretending shriveled flowers inside that dark, dreary house of hers. At first, I only helped her because it was a job. But she looked so happy, and she told me so many stories. Even though she couldn't see anymore, she was at peace. Even though she was lonely, she never spoke of it. She treated me like her grandchild. We ate butter cake together. She said, "Isn't it delicious?" Even though she couldn't taste anything anymore. Aw. Here. This is for you.
Now we give it to her. Okay, good.
A floral headpiece. For me. This is a flower shop's. The old lady made it for me.
She said you'll be a beauty in the future.
That is not possible. I do not plan on growing older than I am now. I dislike humans, but they are very warm. The city of Uruk was like a dream for me. I wanted humans to be nice to me. I wanted to be nice to humans. That is how I wanted it to be. That is what my old self wanted. It's the dream the adult me, the grown-up me can no longer remember. Thank you for the gift. I can't accept this. No! Sarah, please hold on to it. I don't have the right to wear it. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. That old lady's grandchild was killed by a demonic beast at this northern wall. Aw.
Come on!
Let's depart at sunrise and defeat Gorgon. That is why I'm here.
Come on! You were just opening up and now you're gonna close yourself off again.
Still, this journey changed my reason for fighting. You see, before I was merely fighting for myself. But now, I'm fighting for the people of Uruk too. That's the least I can do to pay them back.
Come on, you were just opening yourself up to people and you're gonna close yourself off again. What the hell? Okay. Well, isn't this a coincidence? For us to run to each other in the middle of the night.
You're not going to sleep, Merlin.
You ask if I sleep or not. Oh, right. I never told you all the little Merlin trivia.
Volker.
Oh. Whoa! Stupid cat plague! Attacking me again! What did I ever do to you?
Volker!
What? Talk about myself a little? Because we've all been together for a pretty long time now. I don't think speaking about who I am or what I am at this point would be all that interesting. Well, if Sarah can't sleep, it could be a good bedtime story. How about this? You can ask me one question. Topics like human growth and guidance are just as such a pain to answer, so normally I either stay silent or reply my way out. But just for tonight, I will answer anything you want to know. Come, ask away. Okay, how big was Artoria's dick that you gave to her? To conceive Mordred. Of course, you could just walk away and not ask anything. I would actually prefer that more. Ooh, damn. Which one do I want to ask? I mean, we know the second one. So, I'm gonna ask the first one. Why did you decide to serve King Gilgamesh? Oh, that. Well, because he's the one who summoned me. Okay. Truth be told, King Gilgamesh and myself are very similar in nature. They're both casters. First, neither he nor I have any attachments to humans themselves. He is that word that tries to keep humans on a fair scale. That is why he protects mankind, but he doesn't favor individuals.
But I want him to favor me. I mean, what?
On the other hand, I'm just a spectator. I don't ever become an ally. You will, because we're all going to be able to roll for you soon. Mankind or individuals, it's all just somebody else's business.
Bow, bow!
And second, although we both say that, we both like humans. You think that's a contradiction? Well, it's just a difference in perspective, that's all. King Gilgamesh sees value when humans create. Humans themselves are foolish, but the things humans create have meaning. That's probably a belief that lies at his core. On the other hand, I'm interested in the end of mankind. I continue to survive just so I can witness that. Well, it just means we're both inhuman. That's part of the reason we've decided to work together. We have our differences in how we enjoy it, but our goals are the same. Continue humanity and witness its eventual end. That is the reason I decided to serve King Gilgamesh. Even putting it mildly. Oh, no! Oh, God. Just like Dr. Roman said. Well, of course. I'm not human like you. I'm a completely different creature who just happens to have a human form. Humans may call me a sage, but not once have I ever acted in their interest. I'm a mix between an incubus and a human. Incubi are spirits that feed on the minds of humans. Usually, they don't have an identity. That's because they copy the personality of the human they're feeding off of. So, the person you're coming off of acts like this, I guess? I don't know. Incubi just take the human mental activity as a source of energy. However, I'm half human, so I have half an ego. I came to hold a sense of purpose. Okay, there we go. But that wouldn't mean you have a heart. I only came to be called a sage because I learned that that was how everyone would accept me. I'm no more than a monster pretending to be human. I studied humans and tried experimenting emotions, and I still couldn't understand them. Of course, I have intelligence, so I understand human pain, but I can't really understand the burden of it. No matter how far I get, it's always someone's dream. I can speak of love and hate, but I cannot truly experience them.
Wow.
However, for someone like me, there's one thing that will bring me happiness, a unique purpose that only I have, even among other incubi. And that is a happy ending for mankind, of course. In mankind's final moments, I want to see the very last human's dream. If you humans don't exist, then neither do I. I'm a phantasmal. We lose meaning without you. Incubi don't have any direction or preference. Well, maybe we lean towards bad dreams, since they're higher nutrition. I still have an ego. I don't have a meaning, a purpose. I cannot live. So I've chosen your ending as my purpose. Humans are foolish, not only in a philosophical way, but in a biological sense. There are no other intelligent species so wasteful in the universe, and at the same time, there are none so unpredictable either. You humans are truly flawed creatures, but the history you create is beautiful. This much I can say with certainty. No matter what kind of end humanity faces, your history will be worth leaving in this universe.
Foul.
Well, that's about it for me. Ronnie Archman's evaluation of me is correct. I'm a piece of shit and trash now. Nothing will stop me from obtaining what I want to see. This time is no different. So feel free to use me as you like, child of humanity, as long as it's for your tale, the one long history that'll one day be complete. I'm willing to dedicate my body and soul.
Thanks, Merlin? I think? I guess? Yay? Yeah. So hopefully you come in my roles for you.
Well, this will have to end this Let's Play for this part, so hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in whatever Let's Play review video I do next is. Bye!